Alright, today's video I'm going to show you a new Ace Triumph that I'm working on, and this is a really strong effect. It's very visual. You start off with the 4 aces, place them in 4 different parts of the deck, okay, and you're going to just lose them into the pack like so. So I'll just go ahead and perform it and then I'll explain it, okay. Give the cards a shuffle, okay. Give them a mix. Show there's no ace on top, no ace hopefully on the bottom. And there's not, and what we're going to do is just give the cards some cuts, trying to find it, and make it more difficult. I was doing magic for this drunk guy, and he said, why don't you shuffle the cards face up and face down? So he shuffled them like this, face up and face down. Right? So you can see all the cards are a mess. Some are face up, face down, backs to faces, faces to backs, and all that good stuff. Okay. Now with the cards in this condition, he said, why don't you find, Mr. Musician, why don't you find my card, right? So I said, okay. I took back the deck, and I just magically made one ace pop out like that, magically. Took out the next ace, I made magically spin out like that. And then third ace I actually did with one hand, just to show off, like that. And he said, well, why don't you mix up all those face up and face down cards? So I snapped my fingers, I unmixed every card in the pack. Alright, in today's video I'm going to show you a new Ace Triumph that I'm working on. And you start off, you take the 4 aces and you put them in the pack in 4 different places, okay? You show them, okay? You're then going to do the Marlowe Simple Shift. Now the Marlowe Simple Shift, all you have to do is hold the deck like this with your first finger here. These cards will jot down, then you're going to do the Hindu. Okay, this is going to strip it out. Okay? That will control the aces to the top. So what you're going to do now is you're going to do a milk shuffle, taking the bottom and top card, then you shuffle off these. That puts the aces so they're with one card underneath, so it actually puts them here. Okay, that's so you can show no ace on top, no ace on bottom. Now as you're squaring up the deck, what you're going to do is you're going to riffle up the back until you see the first ace, and you'll get a break. So you're essentially getting a break underneath the top 5 cards, so under the 4 aces and then the X card. You're going to kill that X card by coming up like this, transferring the pinky break to the thumb, and as soon as you necktie the deck for a moment, you're going to your thumb is just going to peel that off. That's so they won't see the ace because it's necktied. You're then going to cut the deck, and as you turn it over, you're going to steal off the aces. You see, you're keeping the aces towards yourself. As you come down, you square and you steal that off. What that does is brings the 4 aces face up on the bottom of this half of the deck, face down, face up, right? So it's basically a brow reversal with cover. So we'll do that again in case you missed it. You show not on top, no ace, not on bottom, and then you riffle a little bit just on the bottom 8 cards. So you're going to drop a couple till you see the first. It just looks like you're squaring the pack here. View it as your pattern. So you're getting a break on these, right? You then come up, or you transfer the pinky break to the thumb. You come up, your thumb will peel off this card, okay? You're then going to take another chunk of card to cover that. So then you're going to come over, you're going to steal those aces off. So you've basically done a brow reversal, and you reverse the 4 aces on the bottom. Now you're going to do a really cool thing from the French magician Babel. France has a lot of good magicians. This one, you're going to do the optical turnover here with half the deck. You take half the deck and you're going to turn the wrist, so it looks just like you're turning over half the pack. Then you're going to do a really cool subtlety from Babel. you're going to come over and you're going to riffle down till you drop, because you have half the deck face up, unknown to the audience, with the 4 aces are on top, unknown to the audience. And as you dribble here, you're going to pick up, basically pick up these 3, and you're going to start dribbling. So this will look really clean. So it'll look like, when you do it kind of casually, you're going to practice, and it just looks like you're dribbling, see? And it shows really clean that those are all face down, but you've only shown the top 4. You then shuffle. When you shuffle the face up into here, what you're actually doing is keeping the aces on top. So you shuffle really clean, very slowly push that in. You can then give the deck some false stuff if you want. Turn the deck over as you're squaring it. Then you're going to get a break and do the pied fortin pop out. Okay, you can do any kind of ace production you want. That's what I do for the first one. Then as I square the deck, I make the turnover. Okay, I pause. That's the turnover. Then I do the Amaze spin out. Okay, which is your first finger basically doing a slip cut, and then so you do the Amaze spin out. Okay, we'll do that again. You're doing a slip cut here, and then you're jotting your hand forward. Okay, so there's that. Now, for the third one, what I do is as I square up, I turn over again, and I'm holding the deck like this. My pinky is going to. This is a good way to get a break. And this is happening from behind, so you don't have to dig for it. Your pinky just brushes that up of your left hand. This is happening back here, so they don't see it. See, when the pinky just pushes that one card back, so it jogs it, then you can push down and get a break. What that is for is a way to get a break real quick, so you can cut the deck, and you can do a one-handed pied fortin. Okay, like that. Then what I do is I remove the card, so I've got 3. Then I snap my fingers, and then you can tell the story about the drunk guy trying to mess up your trick. You know, the classic diver story. So I hope you like that. That's your trick of the day. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.